Make this happen just now. Woo, I'm talking about crunch time. Woo, I'm talking about down to the second. I hope the audio is good. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Boogottinyc, and this is the Spotlight. Let's go. I see we got one person up in the building. We're going to jam out until we get some more people here. Somebody up in here, incognito. What's going on? Who we got up in here? We got Rebecca. Good evening, everyone. We just jam out on this one. I'm only going to be here for a half hour. This is a Q&A. But before all that, let's set it off with some Bugatti. Let's go. Yeah, let's get to some jams real quick.
Pressure bust pipes, sometimes she blows steam. Do anything to get it, she gotta be on your team. Make sure your money green, cause shorty wanna bet. She many minutes in it, pretended to faking cash. But mommy's on the job, don't even try to stress her. She only fuck with women's contenders, apply the pressure.
No more and nothing lesser, left a meal up on the dresser, not a thought investor. But if you got it, it ain't tricking, get offended, it's the pressure.
If you got it, it ain't tricking, get offended, it's the pressure.
Yeah.
If you got it, it ain't ready, get it spinning, it's the pressure.
Spotlight, y'all, we up in here.
It's the product of the clip and get it spinning, it's the pressure.
Q&A, questions, answers,
It's the pressure.
pressure.
So pump it up slow.
Not button,
Sip 'em up.
hot, step up.
She only cut for real businessmen who got cheddar.
Mozzarella even better, cause she like the way it stretch. Pull a stick up out the Birkin bag and tell her fake a fetch. She ain't no
part-time, no layaway, she go. Straight to the stash spot like you already know. Shorty pull up in the bad dream
and save you from a ghost. She's nothing like the mother.
bitches you already know.
Oh yeah, I trained her to back it out. She
Fast on the tool,
first date at the range so she can
blast on the fuel.
run up on the gas station.
Fast on the fuel, feel like you better watch your fucking ass. She's a fool. Get 'em. Get 'em. If you got it, it ain't tricky. Get offended.
It's the pressure.
If you got it, it ain't ready. Get offended. It's the pressure. It's the product of the
It's the pressure, y'all. The pressure. What's good, everybody? We up in here for the Spotlight. This is the Q&A, questions, answers, whatever you guys want to know about your boy, whatever you want to talk about when it comes down to the bottom line. See, I don't have to wear the suit. I can just chill and be comfortable and hang out with you guys. What's good, everybody? I'm up in the building right now. It's 6 o'clock. I might be a day off and $1 short, but I'm back. Sometimes we go, what is it, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Due to the fact that I had to go down to the courthouse the other day with Gene, we did the off days because it was a lot that day. I did a whole episode, and then the next thing you know, I wound up coming here doing the Spotlight. I was completely burnt out. And the next day, y'all don't notice it, but I be fighting to get through those episodes in the daytime after I do extra work, because then I got a pool. I want to just keep on making up a whole bunch of excuses. I want to know who's up in the building. I want to know who. I have a bunch of questions for you guys. I took some notes for you guys now. This is a chance for me to cheat. That's right. This is the Cheat&A for me and the Q&A for you. Let's try to keep the questions a little respectful. You know, y'all can ask me certain things, but you know how we do. We don't ask too much crazy stuff. Let me see how we do this. All right. How many of you would be interested in finding out how I prep for a show? Okay, that's one question. How many of you would be interested in finding out how I prep for a show? What else we got? What else do you guys want to see? And then I wrote, what do you want to see less of, or what do you want to see more of? Because some people want to see less of this, more of that, and this way I get to cheat, and now I can start to apply it. That's why it's our bottom line. Feel me, right? So now, got other stuff like your favorite parts of the show. Will you tune into a show only about one topic where I don't have to do all of those changes? Where I'm just talking about one topic and we're just going back and forth about that. That's something that I thought about. I'm going to ask these questions again, but I'm getting all my questions out right now. Please come up with some questions that they want me to ask Gene Deal. Ooh, yeah, I thought about that too. Instead of me asking Gene questions, how about you guys tell me what to ask Gene Deal? This way, if I get to pull through all of your questions, and then we use some of your questions, well, all of your questions for the interview that I'm going to do with Gene Deal. And last but not least, what do you think about $500 or a PS5 or whatever the newest PlayStation is? What do you think about $500 cash or a free PS5 to the 50,000th subscriber to the channel? The 50,000th person that subscribes to our bottom line. What do you guys think about if I give that person $500 in cash or a PS5? So that don't mean some of y'all that's already here with gloves try to leave and come back. No, don't try to do that. Y'all gonna still eat off of the fact that y'all been here so long, and now we're gonna have a lot of stuff going on due to the fact that we got 50,000 subscribers, and y'all know I look out for y'all. So stop playing. I'm coming to the comments. I want to know what you guys have to say about my questions. If you already started answering some of them, and I'm gonna start writing down what you guys have to say, and I'm gonna start reciting some of your questions and things. Batty Lynn, what's good? Hello. Over there with that glove with the Queen Crown #1. Okay, Mark Dorfman. I figured out what that is, you guys. That's basically the members. I think that's the members and subscribers. Also, I just want you guys to know that I've opened up our show for surveys on YouTube, as well as for them to monitor us, because in a certain slot, we kill it so bad that they're like, how the hell are y'all doing it? How do you get so many subscribers? So many people to watch you? I don't know how we do it. So I'm not bragging. I'm just thankful to God that it's working, and I'm trying to get it even better. So they said, "Oh, can we monitor your channel?" I said, "No problem. Let them." Because like I told you, if I say no, next thing you know, I'm up in here like this, and we glitching. So it's theirs. We got to do that. We got to let them do what they got to do. Hey, Batty Lynn. Okay, we got Mark Dorfman in the building. Good evening, New York City. Rebecca says, "Good evening, Batty." We got Black 999C. This is not the news hour, I think. No, it's not. This is the Q&A. Mary L says hello. Batty Lynn says hello. Rebecca Black 9 says hi. Be fly though. He be fly though. How you doing? Thank you so much about that. I appreciate you noticing, Black 999C. All right, I have a question. How do you pick the suit? I have a question. How do you pick the suit and where? That's a good ass question right there. You just caught me on something today with that one. How do you pick the suit and wear? All right, how do you pick the suit and wear? The good thing about that is I'm from Harlem, and we love to dress. So like just now, I went and bought a vest and a jacket and some other parts, some other pieces for tomorrow, because I don't mind looking the same or flipping some suits during the week. But I also like to stand out with an outfit that you guys actually never saw. I like to be fly. It's basically, I also notice that I get more reception from people when I'm wearing a suit. Y'all getting a lot of cheats out of me right now, boy. Woo, okay. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, because y'all my people, y'all my co-hosts. I get better reception in a suit than I do dressed like this. Like if I'm dressed like this, people don't really want to hear the news from somebody like this, somebody like that. Not only that, another cheat. I'm gonna even go further with this. I could even make a mistake in what I'm saying with a suit on, and sometimes it'll pass because just the way you look. Because I've caught myself doing that, and I'm like, oh, you messed up right there, but they ain't catch it, so cool. And I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about a mistake in my pronunciation, the way that I'm saying something or whatever. But maybe I'm just real anal on myself. But yeah, I picked the suits because I like to rotate. I feel like that's more professional. And I think that people will respect it because, you know what I'm saying, you wearing a suit this early in the morning, dude, And I'm like, I'm being seen by so many people. Every time you come on this platform, you should realize that. And anytime you're on the internet, you should realize and understand that people are looking at you, and you never know what that clip could be used for moving forward. Like that day I said to myself, you know what, I'm not gonna dress like this. I could have did this at the Diddy trial the other day and promoted this. It's got a QR code on the back, and I'd be damned if I really don't need y'all to get behind this big drip and go in them liquor stores and start asking for it. But I said, you know what? You'll look even better if you keep the suit on. People will respect you. And it went just like that. Gene came out the bill, and I'm like, oh, Dip, I didn't even know that you was in there, because the reporters had to tell me that Gene was in there that day. Remember, we were just down there getting content. I didn't even know that he was there. And then I cut us off and I left. And then they had told me that. I'm sorry to go, of course. Your question has been answered. That's how I pick the suits. I like to change and be tight every day. I like to look professional for you guys. And it's in that I look at it when I'm looking at the people that I'm actually showing you guys on the television. Everybody has on a suit and they're all uniform, so it actually makes me blend in. I don't know if you guys notice it, but all right, this is one pop my collar moment right here. Do you guys notice, if you've been here for a long time, how I actually sequence myself into what they're saying? Sometimes I'll say something crazy and then boom, it'll go right there. That's actually what makes the show better too. The enthusiasm, and I also try to give you guys a lot of really good positive energy for the morning, because you can get any bad energy anywhere. I give you, and this first question is the reason why I give you that energy. I'm gonna read some of your questions, and I'm gonna answer this other question right here that I wrote about what do I do to prepare for the show, where that energy comes from. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe local polls. Go on the streets in your suit and poll people with the good polls, because we know Bugatti can make great polls. Now that right there, I don't know what somebody see. Y'all really know me. I want to do that. Take the mic out, put it on somebody else, ask them certain questions. I know how to kind of make fun of it too. Like sometimes you ask a question because you know they're not going to know the answer. Like you hold up a regular clock and ask them what time is it, and they're going to be like, because a lot of people don't know like basic stuff without looking at a digital watch. Trust me, it's the small things. People don't know cursive anymore, meaning script, depending on where you live and where you're from. Cursive writing or script, don't even know what that is. They're looking at you like, huh? Because they use this all the time. They're always on the pads. So in certain areas, we're much advanced. And knowing that stuff, I just think it makes us more in tune. What else again? Last spam, try to get on Tikal's RL, Tika's, try to get on Timcast IRL. What's Timcast? Black, yes, you're right. Marielle says maybe a moderator to stop the bots and spam. Oh, well, we see the thing about the moderators is this. I've heard a lot of good about moderators and I heard bad about moderators. Not trying to say anything to people that are on our platform, but I don't want to just alienate certain people, because I do this every day at 6 o'clock in the morning. I feel kind of bad trying to make people to commit to that. I'm local over here. I'm crazy. You know, I don't expect everybody to do that all the time, but maybe what I could do is get a few moderators. This way, if some people are not in, somebody can actually pick it up. I'm gonna tell you guys a couple of people that I've already thought about being moderators. If you guys go ahead and pop your own collar, if you think that I've already considered you to be a moderator, we talking right now. So if you think I already considered you to be a moderator, say just put a glove up like this, put your hand up like this if you think that Bugatti already thought of you for being a moderator. But I'd rather be a co-host, and then we're just telling, get this person out of here, get that person out of here. And I look at specific people that have been here that I trust, and I just get them out of here. But some people get by, they get through, but it doesn't really affect the show unless you guys let it affect the show. Because you notice I ignore them and I just skim over. And if I'm not giving them a vocal avenue, which is what they're looking for, not reading their post, their comment, it doesn't really matter. All right, so let's keep on going. All right, but I love this right here. This is going really well. I love this. Facts. Salute from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Have you ever considered a Discord page for the show? Yes, and I need you guys to help me with that. The reason I've considered a Discord page for the show is because of y'all ecosystem. Y'all ain't no joke. I feel like I could just do this sometimes. Like just hang out or just play clips or music and just keep up with certain elements and y'all will rock out because the community is just crazy. Sometimes I catch myself in between, like just reading what you guys are saying. Like I be talking about y'all to like my people, like, yo, they be like in the comments talking to each other, like, hey, how you doing such and such? And yo, what's going on with this? Even some people that I look at as like my co-hosts, y'all be on some other stuff too, like, hey, what's going on with such and such? Or like I've literally seen people link up and go places and all types of stuff in the comments. That makes me so excited. I'm sorry to say it. I mean, not in a negative way, like because I'm fearful of you guys linking up or whatever like that, but it shows me what we could be. So that Discord, I definitely want to do that. If it's something that I can do, I mean, I do all the other stuff myself. I do all the graphics. All of this stuff is done by me. So I'm sure if I watch a YouTube video, I can learn how to do a Discord. But yes, I would love to do a Discord because I think that'd be a great community area for you guys to go and just do your thing as well. Okay, Mark Dorfman says, when you wear a suit, you look very professional. Thank you so much, Mark. I look different. It's like I even see it. Like I look like this and this is cool, but I see myself, it's like you have stature. And it's like, you can see it and it presents well. Like when I go look at the shorts and they're all stacked together, they all look really good. So I actually appreciate that. And I notice that people like it. They like it when I wear a suit and and the numbers are better. And I'm gonna tell you guys another cheat, right? I'm gonna just give it to y'all. Kendra, I want you to notice. Batty, I want you to notice. Rebecca, I want you to notice. VIP, I want you to notice. Because you guys always look out and you always say, get those likes up. If we got about 300 people in the building, you see I don't really care, right? Because if we keep a consistent number of 300 or better, when we finish the show, it's gonna be like 28 to 30,000 viewers. That's good. That's why a lot of times when I see those numbers up there where it's like 300 or something people, I don't really bother them with the likes. I go play another video so that they can stay there, so that YouTube can see that we're flowing at 300 and something people, and it'll make sure that the numbers stay up there. I done been to school for this, y'all. I mean, this is literally school. In a few months, we gonna be a problem. I'm telling you, once we gonna be a real problem over here. And when I say we, if y'all know how I get down with my real friends, y'all will understand what I'm saying. Perfect example. First time I ever got my income tax, I went and bought a motorcycle. I brought it back to the block and we all rode it till it ran out of gas. I'm not the type of person that has fun by myself. I like to share with people. And anybody that looks out for me, I always look out for them, even if it's a small thing, because I appreciate people a lot. Okay, let's move forward. God bless Bugatti. Thank you guys, Black 999. Appreciate that. Mark Dorfman, you have a great personality and a good sense of humor. I appreciate that. My boy told me, he's like, yo, you should do YouTube, man. You should show people, what you're doing. I'm like, I don't think people are gonna like you. I said that today and I forgot to put that in the notes. You guys owe my stepbrother the love for getting me on YouTube. As far as rapping and stuff like that, I was gonna do that anyway. But he's the reason why I do our bottom line. Because when I'm always, like when he come through and I'm always making him laugh, he's like, yo, bro, you gotta get on YouTube and do that. I'm like, people don't, he's like, yo, trust me. I'm talking about, and if this is another thing, if he was to come on the show, he's like a spark to me. Every time I do something, he makes me actually like, he's basically like this to me. If he was in the crowd, I could be a comedian because he's gonna laugh like crazy. And for some reason, I just know what to say to make him laugh, and everybody else is gonna laugh because of that. So that's probably why he's that way, why it's that way. It's pretty weird. But yeah, my stepbrother got me doing this, and he told me that I should, inspired me to do it because I always make people laugh. And I love to give off good energy, and you guys are making me a better person because sometimes, before when I started this, I had like a really bad attitude towards certain things, but then I started realizing I started to be a realist to myself because I'm very hard on myself. People are always watching you. They're always thinking of, something to say negative. So you don't want to give them the ammo. You want to do the best that you can to be the best that you can be. And then like, I've always been like that. It's better to do things in a clean manner than to try to get over. I always looked at it that way. It's going to be harder, but I might not be a millionaire, but I got a good name. People always like, yo, that guy right there, Never tried to do no shiesty stuff, and never. I'll do business with him. That's why I have a screen printer. This person that makes these sweatshirts for us, I knew this guy for 25 years. He's my business partner with Big Drip. When I went in there, I was on the phone like, I'm thinking about making a t-shirt company. He's like, this with us, with us. And I'm like, y'all really want to do this? Like, hell yeah, why would you go anywhere else? And I'm like, hell yeah, let's do it. So, and that's why his address is on the shirt. I look out for my people that look out for me. You guys want some t-shirts done, this is who y'all need to go to. Apsco. It's an American company. They're in Brooklyn. They're really no joke. Look them up. Y'all call in, tell them that Boogottinyc said call, right? Said y'all want some t-shirts or whatever like that done. And what I'll do is I call them after that, like, yo, that's my people right there. Look out for them. Y'all wouldn't believe what I'm getting prices on for this. And that's why I give you guys cheap prices when you go to the merch. That's the question I want to know. Because I've been trying to see if my shirts and my t-shirts and stuff like that are actually showing up in the area. Like, can you guys see my merch? Can you see the Big Drip stuff? Can you? I know I see a couple of people clicking on it. And another thing, are the prices too high? Let me know what's going on with that. But another thing, if y'all see what type of thickness is going on here and all of these applications, like it's kind of hard in a tariff time. Plus when you're getting this stuff locally to get it cheap. That's why the ends have to justify the means. And like I'm telling you, this is an American company, so we can't go but so much. They have to make some sort of profit. All right. Hey, H+out, or what else you got over here? What else you guys got? Y'all got so what would be your dream job? Oh, job? No job. First of all, no job. No job. What I want to do is I want to I want a like a well, my job would be taking care of animals because that's what I really want to do. Y'all like, for real? Yes. I want a pit bull rescue. I'm like, I look at pit bulls like they're the black man of dogs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I want a nice crib where it's like have a rescue, the pit bulls, my house, and then like my office and all of my stuff set up in this like in another part of like the location. And then like probably land where I can like grow my own food and stuff like that. And like certain people that I actually care about to come and help me with stuff like that to facilitate that. Because I don't need a lot to be comfortable. I need an area to do my music, somewhere to do my thing, like a little nice little grounds area to really get it going. But ultimately, I really just want to like look out for animals. That's my main thing, because animals and children, because the children, we can save them. We already passed the point of being saved. We already passed the point of being saved. Black 999C, little info on Timcast IRL. It's a new host show. That's where you read headlines and discuss news topics. Basically, what we are doing here, but get more clout. And it would be great to see you on Timcast IRL. So what would be your dream? Okay, all right. The Timcast, if I can do it at the same time I'm doing our bottom line, that'll work. Maybe like another phone or another camera, I would go for that. That's something that I'll be interested in. Any other questions? And y'all didn't answer none of my questions, did you? Let me see. What else? Let me see if y'all answered any questions. All right, so Mary L, I'm thinking about what you said about the moderator to stop the bots. Let me know if you guys think there's too many bots, or do we get them out of here fast enough? Last spam, try to get on. Okay, what else you got? Maybe local polls. Yeah, go to the streets. Okay, let me ask you a question, Black 99C. No, I think I already understood that. Go to the hood and ask certain questions. I've seen other hosts do that. I just don't want to do it exactly the way that they do it. I like to do stuff different. I have a question. How do you pick the suit and wear? I got that one out. How are you doing? Be fly though. Thank you. Hi, Rebecca. Okay. Yeah, y'all don't got no more questions for me. We was only gonna kick it here for a half hour anyway. Do you know about the tests to see if you are liberal or conservative? So what's the test to know if you're liberal or conservative? What is the test to know if you're liberal or conservative? Now I'm going to go back to my questions. Okay, do anybody want to know how I prep for a show? Anybody want what? Let me know, what do you want to see? Less of Or more I'm tired of seeing all those politics. Can you play less of those? Yeah, let me know. This is the time to do that. Also, what's your favorite parts of the show? And will you tune into a show with one topic, kind of like this one? I guess you would. And yeah, do us a favor and go to bridge this LLC at gmail.com. That's bridge this, like that, but this. Bridge this LLC at gmail.com to send in your questions for Gene Deal. Let me know what your name is, who you are, and that you came on the spotlight tonight, and that this is your question that you would ask to Gene Deal. It can be something about the trial that's going on right now. It could be something about his bourbon. It could be anything that you want. But I want to know because you're helping me come up with questions. And not only that, why don't you just give the people what they want? Let you guys tell me what y'all wanna hear from them. Okay. And also the last thing I said, what do you guys think about that $500 or a free PlayStation for the 50,000 subscriber? I say that because I like to give back because I'm going to get something out of it. Why not let somebody else get something out of it as well? When you get 50,000 subscribers, you make more money. So boom, first check, boom, bust that person down with that for looking out. And I love to give the people back money because it gets people more engaged. So that's another thing, you guys. When you're doing things, try to give back to the community instead of worrying about a rapper or entertainer. Because you already see what that did for Kamala. She thought she was gonna be good with Megan and all of them. Didn't work, man. Okay, what kind of restaurants you go in Harlem? Oh, okay. All right. So as far as restaurants, I don't. Do you save your dog or the stranger? What do you mean? If I see a stray dog, I'm gonna save it definitely. Okay, what do I do? Okay, let's get these questions. All right, free little boozy. All right, you're gonna get up out of here because this is the person that kept on doing that, and you literally had me go Google if Boozy was locked up, and I found out he wasn't. Yo, stop that shit. 777. Mark Dorfman says, tell us what kind of restaurants you go in Harlem. I don't eat food in Harlem or outside anymore. I'm vegan and I only eat what I prepare. So I don't really trust a lot of food. And I'm really skeptical about what I'm eating now. Because, every time you say, oh, I eat this, and they be like, hey, but they found that in there. Every time you say you eat something, they always found something in it. So I might as well just eat nuts and berries and raw rice. Because I'm scared to get, certain things that my family had inherited. My mom passed from diabetes that led to renal failure, where she wound up, on dialysis, and it's not a good situation from that. So I got in front of that before it can get to me. I said, you know what? Boom, go vegan. And then every time I thought to cheat, I thought about my mother. So that's what I do. I smell a burger and eat a salad. This is my mindset. I smell a burger, eat a salad, because your body don't know what you fell off of. You just know what you ate. And if you can get past that, oh, I just gotta eat it. I've been eating steak for so long and blah blah. Nah. Y'all can get past that. Want to lose 15, 20 pounds and clean out your intestines? Go for 2 weeks and being a vegan and watch what happens. Yeah, 2, 3 weeks. You clean all that stuff out of your system. You're gonna lose a lot of weight because of that. I don't know if you guys know about your intestinal tract. You keep a lot of dead meat and stuff like that inside of your intestines. How long does it take for a piece of steak to digest in the human body? 2 weeks. So now you're stacking that burger, this one here, that one there, this one there. And then you wonder why you're sick. Because you got layers of stuff getting kind of old in your body, giving off certain things and certain chemicals and stuff like that. Look it up, see if I'm lying. Eat to Live, How to Eat to Live. I learned off of that book. So it's a lot of stuff like that that had me like, what? I'm good. And then, like I said, smell a burger, eat a salad. Okay, guys, let me see. Also, tell us what kind of restaurants. I covered that part. Free little boozy, you need to stop. He has an old soul, probably farmers. Yeah, okay, I like that. Sometimes you got to fart in a can of bush beans. Damn, y'all funny, man. Even though you spamming, it's cool. Just cut the bread and carbs. Yep, that's a good one. That's a good one to lose weight. It definitely is. What else? I think I saw something else that you guys said up here that I passed. Do you save your dog or the stranger? There was something else that Batty said. What do you do to prepare for a show? Okay, cool. I like that one because I wanted to tell you guys that anyway. I like the politics, but maybe some more of the less known stories. Oh, you like that stuff, Rebecca? I try to keep the numbers up with the politics. I'm cheating, I'm telling you. And then if I don't show it, you go to another platform and see it. So I really like to make sure that we get in those politics because I'm not gonna lie, it keeps me in my news form in the daytime too. With that suit and doing the politics, I don't know if you guys noticed, but naturally I'll be like this, like playing with my tie and trying to keep myself together just because I'm feeling like uniform because it's that. And it keeps certain parts of the show professional as well because the show flows with an algorithm. You can do certain exciting things and you go to the algorithm and it'll show you where to follow and jump. You got to really be on YouTube to really know what's going on with this. And I really have a real good gauge on it. So yeah, this question right here is the one I wanted to do. Batty says, how do I prepare for a show? I play music. I play 2 songs. And I've been trying to change my playlist, but we've been doing this for so long. I'm so used to playing these 2 songs. I'm gonna tell you guys what 2 songs it is. I can't play it because I'll get struck. But anybody know that song that Jay-Z used again by Angela and Renee? I'll be good. And and Jay-Z's like, that's right, we rock hits. Tell me how nasty we get. All the way from our hood to your neck of the woods. What? One thing's for sure. Flash we meet, dancing in the street, words in motion. Just by chance, we fell into romance. That song right there, I'll be good. I play that first. And then right after that, I play Redman and Method Man, the La La song. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Now everybody welcome me back like I'm Carter. You know that la 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 la. The new one, I play that because that joint is crazy. And Redman and Method Man, they smile a lot. So when I look at Red, it makes me want to smile because he's smiling. He just be on some, come on, y'all know Redman are always laughing and smiling. So it's something about that I get from that, right? And then I play these videos at 5:45 so that the next thing I'm doing is hitting that button with that excitement and giving it all. And that's the way that you got to do it. I don't mind telling you guys stuff like that. Sometimes you got to take the energy from somewhere else to give it up. Yeah, sometimes you have to take the energy from somewhere else and give it up. We ran long. I know I always say that we're supposed to go a half hour. A lot of people always tell me I'm long-winded, but it happens like that because we have the other questions. I'm going to get to the rest of these questions and I'm going to get up out of here. What else we got? I like the politics, but maybe some more of the less known stories. I like the less known stories too, Rebecca, because it makes me feel like we're giving people something that they don't get. The headliners. Okay, if you guys notice, how do I pick the headliner? Sometimes I'll cheat. Sometimes I'll see one that Fox has already done and I'll just run with that because I know that it's trending. I know that they're already pushing it. So I'm like, all right, let me grab that headline, throw it on mine. Because did you guys know this? Giving you guys more information. Whatever the headline is, bots read it and they know where to send information to know where to get the audience from. Trump, they read that. Then they read another word. So basically, when they do the searches, those certain words go out as like feelers and they bring certain people back. That's why I don't curse as well. You guys notice that I really try not to. You probably caught me cursing like 3 or 4 times, or unless I'm really mad about Kathy Joku Hoku, because I can't stand that lady. And it's nothing to do with the fact that she's a lady. Just can't stand her. How do I pick the headlines? Also, if I can't find a good one, I'll watch a whole video clip. I'll watch a whole thing that somebody says, and I'll pick a whole sentence out of that. Especially if they structure something big off of it. Like if Trump says, you know, Russia's gonna have, no, Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. You already know he's gonna say much more meat on the bone after that, right? So I'll say Trump, Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon, right? And then when I play the clip, he'll say it in his dialogue and then he'll run with it for a longer time. Like, they can't have it because of this. They can't have it because of that. Then I stop the clip and I talk to you guys about it. Y'all trying to get really in depth over here, but I learned all of this stuff by doing it, so I don't mind telling you guys. Okay, what else? What else you guys asking? When did you become conservative? Oh man, tell me what that is, because I'm ignorant to that. I'm gonna be honest with you. What the hell is conservative? Tell me what that is, and I might be parts of it or whatever, but I don't even know what the hell that is. Conservative to me sounds like I'm trying to conserve. Like, I don't even know what that means, and I'm a very smart individual. I don't even. That goes to show you that I'm probably not a conservative. Okay, Fox Chase says you definitely need some moderators. I moderate on another channel, and it helps the host out. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna hit up the people that I've been thinking about it. Your apartment is on fire, and you can only save your dog or a perfect stranger. Damn, that's a hard one. Damn, that's a hard one. A perfect stranger or a dog? Thank you, J Rock 4 for the 5. God bless you. You're a good soul with logic. Thank you so much for noticing. I appreciate you guys for all the love over here. Really appreciate that, guys. J Rock, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Anybody else, if y'all appreciate the content, y'all already know what it is. How do I get that off of there now? Oh, no, wait a minute. J Rock, then we got, okay, 5 bills, God bless. Okay, cool. Something happened over here, so I guess y'all gonna have to help me out to get that up off of there, because it's stuck on the screen and I don't want to do nothing stupid to mess around and mess the whole screen up. But J Rock, really appreciate you. Yeah, you guys, y'all found out actually a little more than what I wanted to tell today, but it's cool. And if anybody learned anything today, as far as like if you're trying to become a YouTuber, no, I really don't have no problem helping anybody out. Doing this, you ask certain questions. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I think we're just about done right now on the topic. Okay, good looking for going ahead and moving that. Good looking out, J Rock. Yeah, definitely J Rock, Mr. R. There you go. Thank you, Thank you, J Rock, for looking out. We appreciate all tips, all super chats. We know it's hard out here. And this is the last thing I do want to say. I didn't think, because when I did a title a few weeks ago, and I thought that these tariffs weren't going to be as bad as they are. I didn't notice that we're still negotiating, man. We're still negotiating, still dealing with China and all these tariffs. Why? How do I know? Because shipments, prices are going up, and the stuff that they basically talking about with Walmart. So y'all gonna have to hold on for a little bumpier ride. We're gonna have to keep on doing what we got to do. Whatever I can do over here at the platform to help you guys out, trust me, I'm fully for it. Because I really appreciate you guys. Everybody knows about you. Everybody knows about the channel. It's like y'all are just my great friends that everybody knows about, just so you know. And everybody, every day, even if they don't watch the show, oh, so what was the topic? What was the topics about? What were they asking you? What was this? So it's making a lot of people get involved. So something that I appreciate you guys for the reception as well. Even the trolls and the bots, because y'all don't understand another thing. Every comment, YouTube counts it, even the negative stuff. 50 Cent getting money even when you talk negative about him because he got to deal with YouTube. Yeah. So talk bad about me, please. As long as my name is in the title and I'm getting a check for it, you think I care? Talk bad, man. Do what you have to do. Once you guys learn certain things, you'll get it. But if it's affecting the show and you guys think it's affecting the show, we're going to do it. So we're going to have to barber some people, Kendra. We're going to have to barber some people, Batty. We're going to have to, VIP already was asking for, because this way I don't gotta shoot for you. I don't have to be Star Screech for you, VIP no more. You can just get them out of here yourself. Oh my God, I'm gonna feel so bad for these people, because some of y'all will get rid of people faster than me. Y'all already know me. I could fight with them and scrap with them for a little while, because I find the fun in that, and I can deal with it. And then if somebody's just too disrespectful, I'll get them out of here. But if you guys really feel like, y'all tell me, you're gonna figure this out by the rest of the week. Y'all tell me tomorrow on the show. We'll chime in again. I'll ask you guys the question again. Do you guys think that we need moderators, and do you want to be a moderator? And those people, y'all already know. So by the way, you guys are co-hosts. And I'm not just saying that to try to shine you on, because I really couldn't do this show without you, because I really need those comments. I keep telling you, what I'm gonna do, talk to my phone, then people gonna be knocking on my door like, yo, let's get you out of here, please, sir. Oh yeah, let's put him in that fucking jacket because he's talking to himself. Yeah, so all right. SSS Silver Solid Seed, the 3S interested. Okay, Mr. R says, good looking out, J Rock. Anything else? Around 2 hours, the meat is much softer. It's also great in, okay, I don't know what you're talking about with that. What about fish? Yeah, fish is good. Let me tell you guys, do it in moderation. Let me tell you how I did it. I did it in moderation as far as went vegan. Didn't do it overnight. Normally, beef should take 2 to 3 hours to get through the stomach, 4 to 6 hours through the intestines, especially when cooked. I have studied animal digestive systems also, that of humans, but RFK is right. Yeah, man, we got to do something about this food that we eat. He's like Trump. He only sleeps like an hour per day. Mr. R, yeah, I don't sleep a lot, especially right now. I got a bag to chase. I want to get this channel up to 50,000 subscribers. You know, people always said they said, yo, Bugatti, when you get rich, you're gonna be a problem. Yeah, and it's the good type of problem. Good type of problem. You know what I'm saying? Like a good type of problem. You know how Shaquille come in the store and be like, oh, these kids over here need these laptops, stuff like that. Because what are you going to do with money? You really think about it, when you get to a certain level, what are you doing with money? Paying bills, and as long as you're comfortable, that's all you really need. But if you can help people that really need it and you see their faces and you see somebody's life change, all right, look at this as a perfect example. I always laugh when I say this. I'd be like, man, a white lady will save a pit bull and that pit bull will be her kid. But if you look at the love, you ever watch one of them pit bull videos where this dog is on the side of the road all scroungy and beat up, and the next thing you know, this lady picks it up and takes it home and gives it love and feeds it and everything like that. Next thing you know, the dog is doing zoomies and the whole life has changed. And all you had to do is give a person love to get that result. Why not? Because the other way, it's just gonna burn people out and make life worse. So again, if you guys got something out of this, I hope you again, I got a lot out of it myself. It lets me know where you guys want to go. The most of the things that some of you want to see with the show. And yeah, it's your boy Boogottinyc, and like I always told you, y'all could have went anywhere. But the fact of the matter that you came here to chill with me, I appreciate you. And to that person that says I only sleep an hour a day, probably 3 hours. So I go to sleep at 12 and I get up at 3. And then I got a pool until 6. And then I run the show. And then I go, run my other business and do what I got to do where I got to do that, take care of that. And then I come back up and then I got a pool again for the next day. You guys, it's everyday pooling over here, every day. And I'm really trying to get in front of things so that we can make sure that we're breaking stories as they come out. And we give a lot of shine to other areas and other content providers, because if it wasn't for them, I couldn't even run the show. So yes, no more long-windedness from Bugatti. I seen you at the Diddy trial with Gene. Yeah, I was over there. Hot boy was good. Batty Lynn says, everyone have a wonderful night. Rebecca, have a good night, everyone. See what I'm saying? That's why I rock with y'all. I rock with y'all for real. Because it's just certain people that's going to always show up. There's one person that sent me an email earlier. I want everybody to give us, we're going to put these hands together right now, because we're going to pray for Rebecca. She thought I forgot. Didn't even tell her we was going to pray for her, but we're going to do that. We want a great, speedy recovery for Rebecca. We are asking God, and in Jesus' name, that she comes out of her times right now with an immaculate diagnosis of 100% health. And we're going to put the power of Jesus in her heart, as well as the Spirit of Christ in her soul. And we're going to all pray that Rebecca not only gets physically fit and physically better to function and live a long, healthy life, but also mentally, and that her family is taken care of in a great way. And we ask this in Jesus' name right now, and we all say amen. And you guys, with that being said, it's your boy Boogottinyc, and like I always tell you, y'all could have went anywhere. do yourself a favor, subscribe to the channel, become a member. We're trying to get to 50,000 subscribers. Also, come on now, y'all can still get in the comments after it's over. Should I do that PS5 thing and give away $500 to the person that's the 50,000th subscriber? Because what you're gonna do now is some of you guys that's not subscribed, y'all gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna wait. He's gonna start watching Bugatti numbers. Once he get to like 40,000, that's when I'm gonna try to that's when I'm gonna try to get the money. I already know what y'all gonna do. Any smart person would. But I'm gonna check you guys out in the morning. I got a couple of hours to do some pooling, get me a cup of tea, chill out, kick back for a minute, go ahead and pool and do what I gotta do right up in here. And that's it, you guys. I love y'all to death, and I appreciate you guys. Somebody told me to not say love is love because sometimes people use that for other things. So I'm going to say I appreciate you guys, and without y'all, I would not be here on this platform, and we would not be this strong. We are. Don't get it twisted. We are the #1 slot at 6 o'clock in the morning. Ain't nobody rocking with us. You don't believe me? Go flip through other channels at 6 o'clock and see what they're doing. You're going to be like, oh, man, I'm going back to Bugatti View. I'm going back to our bottom line. It's your boy, Boogottinyc. Y'all ready? Y'all have a good night. God bless. Rebecca, Batty, all of y'all, VIP, everybody who haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. And go in the liquor store and ask for Big Drip. Do me that favor, even if you don't want to buy it. I need an army every time you pass a liquor store. Do you guys have that Big Drip? Oh, y'all don't got it? Pitch-on. Each one, teach one. I'm telling you, once we get that popping, then we good. I need everybody. If you in New York, ask for Big Drip. I can actually get it in that store, but I need the demand to come up. I'm going to be honest with you guys. People broke right now. I'm going in the liquor store like, yo, y'all want to take Big Drip? Papi, they only buying nips. People brokey, papi. People don't got no money. Straight up and down. I need you guys to ask for it. And I promise you, once you get it, you're going to be like, yo, I'm so glad I got this drink. It's your boy Boogottinyc. Like I always tell you, y'all could have went anywhere. But the fact of the matter that you came here to chill with me for the spotlight, I appreciate you. Y'all have a good night. God bless. See y'all in a few hours. Get them! One. Boo, y'all. See ya.